Hi, I'm Tristan. I'm the co-founder and CTO of WeMaintain. What we do is we maintain the regulated building equipment, so escalators, elevators, fire and safety systems, HVAC of buildings. And we also make connected devices to instrument the building, to monitor the energy performance, to monitor the occupancy rate, etc. To build a winning pitch deck, first of all, it's important to keep in mind that early on, the funds will try to look into a team rather than an idea when they're investing. So it's important to inspire confidence and to show that your team, and especially your team of co-founders, have a very diverse and complementary set of skills. So for example, me and my two co-founders, we have very different backgrounds. So Ben, he's the one, for example, that has the industry knowledge, worked 10 years in this field. Jade, she's the one that brings all of the legal and admin knowledge, and I'm the one that handles the tech. And in the deck, we put very lengthy resumes and really try to sell what we can each bring to the project and how that will help the company deliver and build its plan for the following years. And for the later stages, when you're pitching, for example, in Series A or Series B, you're going to shift that focus, and instead of trying to sell the team, which you'll still have to do, you're going to focus on what you've been delivering, and you're actually going to sell your ability to scale that product. If we had to start over today and do it all over again, we might do a few things a bit differently. So first of all, in this industry, there's been little to no innovation in the past few years, which is a good thing and a bad thing. It's a good thing because it means that we have a level playing field, but it's also a bad thing because it means that the funds and the VCs, they're not used to that kind of industry when we're talking, for example, about elevator maintenance. So what we would do a bit differently, probably, especially in our early stages, we would try to educate a bit more about this industry that we're working on so that they have a better comprehension of the market, its dynamics, which is something that maybe we did too little. So since the beginning, we've been using AWS to host our infrastructure, our tech, but 2 years ago, we started making IoT devices to equip the buildings. And in our latest round of funding, our Series B, we actually integrated infrastructure and architecture diagrams to show what we've built on top of AWS, to show, first of all, to our investors that there's a real tech with an actual technical barrier in what we've built, but also that what we've built is scalable to reassure them that in the next few years, no matter how much we grow, the tech will be able to handle that scale. So in the next few years, thanks to our latest round of funding, we're going to do a few things. Business-wise, we plan to expand internationally to additional countries. We're already operating and live in Singapore, London, and France, and we're going to open new countries. But as well as providing new services to buildings. For example, we're going to start doing heating and ventilations, air conditioning systems. And on the HR and on the tech side, which is the side that I take care of, we're going to ramp up from 30 in the engineering and product teams to about 90 in the upcoming 18 months. So we have quite a few technical challenges as well.
A well-structured pitch deck is the easiest way for you to explain your business to investors. It's a visual summary of your ideas and the investment opportunity. Your job as a founder is to tell a great story. Be a storyteller, but do it quickly. According to a DocSense survey, a VC will spend 3 minutes and 44 seconds reading your pitch deck. Construct your story in a way it's clear, concise, inspiring, and fun. A good design can also keep the reader engaged much longer. I'd like to share 2 pieces of advice to help you prepare. First, before you build your pitch deck, you want to write a narrative that maps the key elements you need to convey in your pitch deck, such as: what pain is my startup solving? How does my startup solve the problem? how I plan to make money and acquire new customers. Please note that 62% of successful decks included why now and why me, while 32% did not. Eating your business on papers will help you with clarity of thoughts. Second, work backwards from investors by creating an FAQ. You will be able to anticipate questions they will ask. The AWS Startup Team members can help you with your pitch deck creation and share their experience as former startup founders. We also have deep connection with global VCs and business angels such as Sequoia, but also locally with BPI France or Kima Ventures, just to name a few of them. We can help you identify the right investors depending on your company profiles and your investment needs. We can also make introduction if there is a potential partnership. If you need fundraising support, please feel free to book a business office hour on the EMEA Startup Loft.